Happy New Year, it's Cameron from Power Team Realty, and today I have a brief update that highlights the year end as well as my outlook for 2023. Now, we did have some record years of the last number, and it does appear that the demand should pick up. Over the holiday season, we did have a bit of a drop off. Obviously, with COVID being a big factor in 2021, not being able to gather, a lot of families simply did not want to have people coming through their house. And that is known right now. We have a record low of current homes on market. We're sitting at the time of recording this video about 350, where we're normally sitting at 500 in the greater Moncton area. So let's just back up. Home prices as a whole have come to a point where we do believe that they've leveled out. So we do use the home price index composite, which is a flattening of the housing types and number that gives us a round figure. And Mike Power of the Greater Moncton Realtors Association had provided some data that shows the average home price has normalized, and based on our peak, we're down about 50,000. And that's under consideration that a large portion of our housing type is in semi-detached that transacted in the last couple of months. So as a whole, home values are remaining. So if you are optimistic, you are considering selling or making a move to get in for the first time, I would strongly recommend that you speak to your bank, reach out to somebody like myself, come up with a rock solid plan that would allow you to succeed. There are a lot of factors to navigate in a shifting market that you would want to become aware of. So on the buying side or the selling side, there's a lot of critical questions. But in all, the flattening price point is going to hang out for a couple of months. Obviously, during the holiday and winter season, we do see a bit of a drop off no matter what. Spring traditionally is the busiest market for real estate. Now, with that being said, if you are a buyer right now, there might be an opportunity to scoop up a property that's been on market for a little while. Sellers might be a bit more motivated to make a deal now rather than wait until demand and traffic potentially pick up. So that is always something to keep in the back of your mind. With the days on market, we are currently sitting in around 40. So right now what we're dealing with is a little bit of uncertainty with some home sellers wanting to push the market price up slightly higher. So I would strongly recommend that you do look at comparable sales. Again, you refine your plan, you work with your realtor, and you really do what makes sense for you. Coming into the spring market, because we have so few listings available, I do believe that demand should be there, which should allow that price point to be pushed up slightly. Now, I will say that there was a report this week with new housing starts, and in that new housing starts, we've got all the permits, all the things that went through town council that would really give us that lens of where we're going over the next couple of years. The biggest growth factor was the multifamily apartments in the city of Dieppe as well as Riverview. So if those permits are going to be shovels in the ground, that means that in 2023, we should see the final product in 24, 25, depending on the scale and the scope. But based on the numbers that were there was several hundred. So there will be some rental units available for sale. What is not thoroughly defined is what the mix of first-time or residential single-family home. Moncton was also named the national leader in growth by StatsCan. We're up 5.4% year over year in population growth, which means that there is a lot of people making a move to Moncton. Maybe they watched the YouTube video that's here. If you have any specific questions, please reach out. Thank you.